In this Nitty-Gritty Basics Let's Play live stream, we're going to be playing American Mah Jongg at I Love Mahj. I Love Mahj has a wonderful exercise room. This exercise room can help you develop your decision making because you can practice playing with robots and you can test yourself with their Charleston modeling. And we're going to be using that room to help us with today's topic, which is Jumpstart. KISS. KISS stands for Keep It Simple with Suits. So we're going to talk about playing one suit hands. And I'm going to demonstrate how easy it is to quickly develop a hand in one suit. If you have not tried playing at I Love Mahj, consider doing a trial. I am an affiliate partner there, so if you decide to do a subscription, I will get a small commission. If you use MAHJLIFE, you'll get an extra week. Typically, you get 2 weeks, but by signing up through MAHJLIFE or using MAHJLIFE as the code, then you can get an extra week. So consider doing that. No pressure, of course, but you'll be able to see what it's like. And you'll see how beneficial it can be if you're trying to develop your skills. I want to say thank you so much for watching my videos, and also moderators, thank you so much for helping monitor chat. Today's format is nitty-gritty, so please no socialization. If you want to hang out and socialize, the live stream for that would be Friday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern time, for the Simply Social Let's Play live stream. We still do gameplay with commentary, but we also socialize. Thanks for being here. Hi, Wes. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I have a short presentation for you. Let me get it ready. Sorry. Just finishing my lunch. Let's see. After all, it is 1 o'clock. Okay, let me get this going. All right, looking good, looking good. Hold on 1 second. Oop, oop, oop. 1 second, I gotta blow my nose. And I spared you. I spared you the sound effects. That is one of the things that just makes me cringe when I hear someone blow their nose. All right, let me, oh yes, I already have it ready. So we're going to use this. Here we go. So, Jumpstart with KISS. The reason I'm calling it a Jumpstart is because if you're new to this game, it can be a little bit overwhelming. I used to call this an overwhelm minimizer, but I was using the term incorrectly. Overwhelm is not a noun. It's, so let's see, it's a feeling. It's an adjective, I guess. So I was using it as a noun, and that's not correct. So thank you to one of my editors for helping me with that. Instead, I'm going to call these jump starts. And these are ways for you to start or restart playing the game, or maybe get a renewed energy by taking a different approach. So that's what we're going to call these. And the whole idea is to minimize that feeling of being overwhelmed, because American Mah Jongg is a complex game. Everything is hard before it's easy. That is completely normal. You smart cookie. You're a smart cookie. American Mah Jongg is a complex game. It requires critical thinking, situational awareness, and social acuity. There are a lot of rules. And incidentally, if you've taken lessons, you probably were not taught all the rules, because there are many situations that can happen in a game that won't come up during a lesson. Just focus on the fundamentals and then learn as you go. I have a wiki at MAHJLIFE. So if you're playing a game and something comes up that sparks a debate, use the wiki. It is free and on demand, and you can use keywords to help you find the rules for the game. Every rule for American Mah Jongg is in the wiki with the source and my commentary. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Okay, so now everyone learns differently. This is another really good point, because when you take a lesson, usually you're going to take it over a number of days or a number of weeks or maybe even a couple of months. And you're going to be in the class with multiple people, anywhere from 4, 16, 24, 32, and the numbers can go up and up and up. The thing is, everybody learns differently. There are 4 or 5 different learning styles, and the instructor has their own personality and learning or teaching style. So you may not connect with an instructor, or it just may take you longer than maybe somebody else in the lesson. So the bottom line is, don't feel insecure because you're not getting the game. It's totally normal. You smart cookie, just remember that. If you were attracted to playing this game, it's because you're intelligent. You want to exercise your brain and you want to socialize and have a good time. So stick with it. It will get easier. And if you use these jumpstart methods, you might be able to limit the parameters of getting started to help you understand the game mechanics and decision making in a way that won't make you feel so overwhelmed. That's the premise of this particular exercise. The idea is to deconstruct the complexity of the game for a time to appreciate the art of simplicity. You're only going to do this for a little while. You don't want to use these jumpstart methods long term. They're temporary. It's like a jumpstart when your car goes, your car battery kaputs. You get a jumpstart to inject energy from another source, or to restart that engine. And that's what these jumpstart methods are for. They're meant to be temporary. The idea with KISS is to focus on one suit. Simplify. You make it easier to understand. So here's an example of a hand. We have a flower, 2-dot pair, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 in dots, 1, 3, 9 in bams, and then a 3, 6 in cracks. So the predominant pattern here would be 2, 3, 4, 5, focused on the 2, and most of the tiles are in dots. So you can simplify your decision making by focusing on one suit. We would discard 1, 3, 9 in bams and 3, 6. And of course, you would want to mitigate the risk with that pass. Whatever tiles remain, you do the best you can in your passing, because you don't want to help your opponent. So for example, you wouldn't want to pass them 1, 3, 9 in bams. Maybe pass the 1 bam with a 3 crack and a 9 bam, and then save the, let's see, what did I say? 1 bam, 9 bam, 3 crack. And that way you would have the 3 bam and the 6 crack for your next pass. So still mitigate the risk when you're passing, but focus on one suit. So we're going to look at some examples, and then we're going to do some Charleston modeling in the exercise room at I Love Mahj. And we're also going to play with robots. And I will demonstrate how this jumpstart method, called KISS, keep it simple with suits, is fantastic. So during the Charleston, you focus on the predominant suit, and then you identify the discards. So here we have a couple of jokers, a West, a White Dragon, 1, 2, 3, 6 in bams, 3, 5, 7, 9 in cracks, and a 6, 8 in dots. there are two suits with the same number of tiles in this case. Choose the suit with sequences. And the reason you want to do that is because, sorry about that, I bumped my mouse. The reason you want to use that as a, I guess, a decision maker is because consecutive tiles are far more flexible than the tiles in, let's say, 2, 4, 6, 8, odds, and 3, 6, 9. With consecutive run, you can work in a range and go up or down because there are 9 tiles. So, okay, let's see here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and bams, that's consecutive run. So that's the suit I would focus on. So maybe we discard 3 crack, 7 crack, 8 dot. Or maybe a wind. You could maybe discard the wind because we're going to focus on bams. So if you have winds, parse them out one at a time. So maybe you could do, let's say we have 5, 7, 9 in one suit there. I'd probably pass one of those odd tiles. Like let's say the 7 crack with an 8 dot and a west. Or maybe the 9 crack with a 6 dot and the west. Those would work as well. The idea is you just want to mitigate the risk with the other tiles and try to think a pass ahead if you can. When a multiple forms, focus on the suit that has the multiple. So in the Charleston, we've got a 4 bam and a 6 bam, and it happened to fit our suit. So now we have 2 pair in there. Even though we have a pair of 9 cracks, we have two pair that can be used together, especially if we get, let's say, a 5 bam. We could do 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we get an 8 bam, you could even do 2, 4, 6, 8. So I would break up the 9 crack. We could maybe pass 5 crack, 9 crack, and a 6 dot. All right, let's look at another example. We have here 2 jokers, a flower, 1, 2, 4 in bams, 4, 7, 8 in cracks, 3, 7, 9 in dots, and then an east and a west. So here we have 3 of each suit. 3 of each suit. I would look for the runs, 1, 2. So I would play bams or 7, 8. So either 1, 2 or 7, 8. Therefore, I would probably pass 3 dot, 7 dot, or, and then maybe one of the wins. You could even do maybe the 9 dot, but I typically don't pass 2 wins like that. Passing 2 wins is a bit risky. So if these were my tiles, I need to probably fix that because I wouldn't recommend passing 2 wins. I think what I would do here is pass a 3 dot with a 7 dot and the east or something like that. So I'll update this. But with this particular set of tiles, I would hold the bams and the cracks because they have 2 consecutive numbers. And then I would let the dots go because that's 3, 7, 9. That's really just not gelling at the moment. So you want to look for the potential strength that could develop as the hand transforms with each incoming pass. So here is that same set of tile, or is this another set? This could be even the same set of tiles after the Charleston. So we have an example where we have 2 bam, 8 bam pair. Then we have the same number of tiles in 2 suits. 3 crack pair, 7, 9, and then 3 dot, 6 dot, 7 dot, 9. So what I would probably do here is focus on cracks because it has a pair. If you have multiples, that's going to be stronger than just singles in a run. So I would focus on the 3 crack and go with cracks and break up the others. So here's another example. This might even be the same hand after Charleston passes. We have 1 8 bam, 1, 2, 3, 7, 9 in cracks, pair 3. And then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and dots. So we have an equal number of cracks and dots. I would focus on the cracks because there's a multiple in there. So then I would break up the dots somehow, maybe pass the 8 with a 9 and a south. Or probably it would be even better to pass 8 bam, let's say 3 dot with a south. So we're not passing an 8 and a 9. So again, mitigate the risk, focus on strength. Here is the disclaimer. Don't kiss too long. Playing in one suit is a way to simplify, and it sure looks pretty, but it's limiting. So use it only to give yourself a jump start. Like, let's say you're learning the game and you're overwhelmed. Focus on one suit hands, and they're easy to spot on the card as well. Another example might be for when you would want to use this method would be, let's say that you're an intermediate player and you are experiencing loss after loss after loss. In other words, a losing streak, and maybe you're getting discouraged. You can use this KISS concept, focus on one suit, simplify, take the pressure off, relax, get energized through that simplified effort, and then graduate to mixed suits once you get your feet back under you and you feel more energized playing the game. As far as this disclaimer, don't kiss too long, here's a phased approach that I recommend. Start with all one suit, regardless of why you're using the method, whether you're new to the game and you just want to minimize that feeling of being overwhelmed, or if maybe you're experiencing a losing streak and you just want to simplify. The first phase would be all one suit. After you play and win some games and feel a little more energized and confident, then play all one suit with or without flowers. So add flowers into the mix and play hands in one suit with flowers. That would be phase 2. Then add the corresponding dragon with or without flowers. Phase 3. One suit with flowers, and then one suit with flowers and dragons. So give it a phased approach. And then after this phase, start playing mixed suit hands. Let's go to demonstration now at I Love Mahj. I hope that you find that helpful. Give it a try. If it helps you, let me know. So I'm going to share my screen. Here's I Love Mahj. You could play with robots, and you could even pick the level of intelligence for the robot, which is nice. We're not going to play there, though. You could also play with friends, by the way. We're going to play in the exercise room, and we're going to do Charleston practice. So we're going to click now, start exercise. Oops, hold on one second. I want to bring up my iPad here so I don't miss anything. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to demonstrate now. All right, so we have Joker, Flower, South, Green Dragon, Red Dragon. In BAMs, we have a pair of 3s, 7 and a 9. Then we have 1, 2, 6, 7 in cracks and a 4 dot. This is a great example. We have 2 suits with the same number of tiles, 3 BAM pair. So I would play BAMs because it's got a pair. Start with strength, pair, multiples. American Mah Jongg is a game of multiples. Every hand on the card requires pairs, singles, pung, kong, quint. So then I would probably pass, let's say, a wind, a dragon, and a 4 dot. We have 1, 2, 6, 7 and cracks. That might be a little bit risky to be left with. If we get all BAMs, I don't want to pass all cracks to somebody. So probably what I would do is let one of the cracks go instead, and then hold the 4 dot that I could maybe use with the cracks. So it's more of a mixed suit with my next pass. This is where you want to think a pass ahead if you can. So we're going to pass south, green, 2, and we're going to focus on BAMs, and we're just going to hoard. We're going to hoard BAMs. There's a BAM. We're going to keep it no matter what the number is. You can't use a 3 with an 8 unless you're playing the pair hand. And we're probably not going to do that because we have a joker, but we're just going to keep all of them, all BAMs. That's all we care about. And this really simplifies the whole process because all we care about are BAMs and then passing defensively. So let's pass the 4 with a 7 and let's say a north. Now we're going across. We went right. Now we're going to go across. We didn't get any BAMs, and that's okay. We want to now pass to the left. Let's give them a north. And then let's do, let's say a 7 with a 1. 2 different suits, little number, big number, that's just fine. Now, when you do the first left, try to remember what you're giving that player because you want to try to mix it up. Like when we do the next left, we want to try not to give them another wind. That might be a little more advanced, but if you can remember what you give them, that's good. Sometimes I forget, just do the best you can. I have a terrible short-term memory, so sometimes it escapes me. The next time my brain moves on, I'm not going to remember what I gave them. That's just me. But if you have a strong memory, try to remember. So let's see if we can get more BAMs. No, not yet. Let's pass. Okay, now we're going to keep going. We're going to pass to the left again. We don't want to give them another wind. So we're going to keep going. And then we're going to do north 6 with a red. So they're not going to get another, did I say north? 9 dot, 6 crack, red. We're not going to give them another wind. We do have a pair in there, but we're focused on BAMs. So now we have north, south, east. These robots are passing winds. We, in this case, have to pass 2 winds, and that's okay. It's the best we can do. Still no BAMs. So now let's do north 9 with a 2. There's a BAM. Now we can pass 3. South 8 with a 1. No more BAMs. So we would have in this result 1, 2, 3, 6 with a north and a south. So we have, and we may or may not be able to use that flower. We could maybe do phase 2 with a flower because we received only 1 BAM. So we have 6 discards. Let's do another one and see if we can get a better result. Did I just do, let's see here. I think I did that with the same tiles. I don't want to do that. I want to do it with a new set of tiles. All right, here we go. Now we have another situation where we have the same number of tiles in 2 suits, but we have a pair of 3s. So let's focus on cracks. Pair 3, we're going to focus on cracks. So now let's break up the dots because that's what we have most of. So let's do maybe, actually there are 2 9s. Let's pass the 9 with, let's say, a 2 and a west. So if you look at our discards, we have 2 9s and 2 2s. You want to try to parse them out to different people if you can, so that you're not stuck with like numbers in your discards, because passing like numbers is almost as risky as passing a pair. So let's see if we can get cracks. Not yet. Here's a 2 dot pair, 4 dot. Okay, now things changed. 2, 4. We have 2 multiples in there now. So I would switch. I would switch to 2, 4 instead and play dots. We have 2 multiples with dots. So follow the trend. So now we're going to break up the 3 crack and pass a 1. Let's see here. 3, 4. A 3 is going to go. I think that's okay. Let's see. Maybe we could do, let's say, an 8 crack because we have so many cracks in there. All right, let's see what we get here. We have a pair of 1s, 9, 6, and a 3. So let's do south, break up the 1 with a 4. We're looking for dots. Okay, so let's stick with it. We're going to do north, 9, let's say with a 2. We finally got a dot. Okay, and then we're going to do west, 1 with a 9, let's say. No more dots yet. Okay, now let's do west, 1 with, let's say, a 7. No dots. Let's pass a north and 8 with a 1. We got a dot. Yes. Okay, so this was a little bit better of a result. We have 5 discards. So we're in a little bit of a better position. And we could do one suit with flowers. I wouldn't pick a hand. I would continue gathering, but if I had to pick a hand, I'd play maybe 2, 3, 4 with flowers, 5th hand down on the left. So let's do another example and we'll play with robots. Did this happen again? I thought I clicked new tiles. Why does it keep giving me the same tiles? Hold on. Okay, this is different. Okay, now we have a pair of flowers. Boy, we've been getting some deals with flowers in here. That doesn't usually happen to me. It's very nice. So we have 4 bams, 3 cracks, and 3 dots. So let's play with bams. We have 1 extra tile. And there are 2 consecutive tiles in there, 2 sets. So let's break out the like numbers. Let's pass, let's say, an 8 dot with a red dragon in the west. Or maybe what we could do here is keep the west and pass a 3. That way we can use the west with maybe, let's say, a 7 and a 9 for the next one. Okay, so now we have west, 9, let's say with a 2. We're looking for bams. There's one. Now south, 1 with, let's say, a 7. That's not too bad. And we have some options in here. Let's see, can we maybe make that better? Let's see, 6, 8, 1. Because 8, 5, 6, 8, 9, that's a little tight. Maybe what we can do is, let's say, those are all odds. We'll just do this. Question, and I don't think you can answer this. You say you have a bad short-term memory. Don't feel bad. But given this, do the robots remember? Oh, I have no idea. That would be a question for Philippe and Julie. I don't know. I've never asked that question. Let's just say we're playing phase 3. Remember the phases? Phase 1, 1 suit. Phase 2, 1 suit with flowers. Phase 3, 1 suit with corresponding dragon. Let's keep the dragon. So we're going to keep going. Let's pass 6 dot with an 8 crack and maybe the 5. Okay, here's a bam. We're going to keep it. Let's do 2 crack, 9 crack with a 5. We're focused on bams. There's 1. Just keep them all. And here's 2, 3, 7. This is a little bit risky. We want to make sure we give ourselves the best opportunity to collect our suit. So now we have red dragon, 8 crack with a 7. I would pass this. We got an 8. So this was a fantastic result. We didn't even look at the card once. All we did was gather the suit. And now we have 2 discards and we have options. If I were to pick a hand, I'd probably play that, let's see, it's the 5th hand down under consecutive run, 6, 7, 8 with flowers. So really this would go, and then these would probably, actually, I would probably keep that too. I would even keep the dragon because we could play 2, 4, 6, 8 dragon. This would be the 1 suit with dragon hand under evens. 1 suit with dragons. All right, so I hope that it gives you an idea of how to simplify decision making by focusing on 1 suit. And again, let me just go full screen here. The disclaimer is that you do not want to kiss too long. You want to do it as a temporary measure just to help you through a tough time, whether you're just learning the game or whether you're in a slump, or maybe you're on tilt. Maybe you're getting frustrated with the game and you want to simplify for a time. That's the key. It's temporary. Phase 1, all 1 suit. Phase 2, 1 suit with flowers. Phase 3, 1 suit with corresponding dragon. Then branch out into mixed suits. You do not want to stick with 1 suit only because the game will get boring. There are all kinds of options all over that card. So this is a temporary solution. Let's play with robots and we'll do a full game for the rest of the session so that you can see how the hand can progress from the Charleston into the pick and discard phase of the game. We're going to go here. All right, so now we're going to come up here and we're going to play with the intermediate robots. So, and we're just going to play an official game. It really doesn't matter. If you play just for fun, it won't record your results. If you care about results, you might want to play an official game because they will track your wins and losses, draws, and all of that if you're interested in statistics on how you're doing. So here we go. Okay. About level 2. Okay. So now we have jokers. We're not playing wins, so we're just going to let those go one at a time. We'll parse them out so the north can go. We have 3 of each suit. So which one do you focus on? The one with the pair or the one with consecutive tiles. So we could do 1, 2, keep the 4, or 3, 7, keep the 7 because it's a pair. And we're left with tiles we can pass. So let's say we might even be able to use that green. So let's do 1, 7 with a north. Oh, we already passed the north. Let's see. Thanks, Michelle. We'll try it when you play live. I will let you know how it goes. Okay, Mona. Excellent. Let me know if it helps. I can't wait to hear what you think. Okay, we got a bam and a 6. All right, so let's check this out. We have 1, 2, 4, 6. 1, 2 consecutive singles. Then in dots, we have 3, 6, 7. So we have 2 consecutive numbers with a multiple. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to play dots. That's a little stronger than BAMs because it has a multiple. So still look for multiples in whatever suit you've decided to focus on. So now we have mostly BAMs. So we're gonna start there and parse that out. There are 2 1s, so we're going to give that to somebody, and then we'll give the other one to somebody else. Same with the wind. And then let's see, since we have so many BAMs, let's give a 6. The only way to use a 1 with a 6 would be to play a pair hand. And I doubt that's going to happen here. So let's see what happens. We have a dot, so we're going to keep it. And again, don't worry about what number it is, just keep it. And then when you run out of discards, you're going to look at the results and find the strength and then whittle out the tiles that you don't need. Those would be called misfits. So we're going to now pass, let's say, the west, and we're going to pass a 1 to somebody else, and then maybe we'll break out that 4 because we have 2 4s. Here's a pair of 2s. Let's see here. Maybe what we should do, we have a pair of 2s, green dragon, 2 4. Let's let the 2 bam go with the 4 crack. And that way we're breaking up the pair we're not going to use. And we're also breaking out the 4s to a different person. Okay, we got another dot. We'll keep it. And we have a pair of 1s. We're focused on dots. We're going to keep going and we're going to break up that 1 crack. Offsuit pair. We don't want to hold on to that. So here we have, let's say, 1 crack with a green dragon and then maybe the 4. Now we're leaving ourselves with a 1 5 in cracks and a 2 3. Let's see. I think no matter how you slice this, it's going to be a bit risky. Okay, we don't have any crack or any dots. We didn't get any dots, so we're going to do the best we can here. Let's do 9 3 with a dragon. That's not bad. All right, so we're going to do, let's say, a 1 with a 5 and an 8. That's not too bad right there. We got another keeper, a dot. And then we have tiles we can pass. Let's see. We could probably do 3, maybe a 1 bam with a 6 bam and a 7 crack. 1 bam, 6 bam, 7 crack. Oh, they only wanted 1 or 2. Let's do a 1 bam with a 7 dot or 7. Actually, you know what would be better is a 7 with a 2. Because if we did a 1 bam with a 7, they're both odd. A 7 with a 2, that is a great pass defensively. Okay, so no keepers. All right, now we have 6 discards, so we have a ways to go. We're not going to even pick a hand till we run out of discards. We're just going to hoard dots. So we're just going to laser focus on dots, and you'll see how quick you can make your decisions because all you care about are dots. And probably I wouldn't call any tiles because we don't know what hand we're playing. If a tile goes down that you can call, just because you can call it doesn't mean you should. If you know what hand you're playing and you have strength in that hand, then go for it. But if you don't know what hand you're playing, don't call the tile. Wait, because you could be painting yourself into a corner. You commit yourself with that exposure. Every exposure is a deeper level of commitment to a particular hand. And we want to stay flexible, stay adaptive. So let's just see how this trends. We're looking for dots. Okay, a 1 crack just went down and nobody wanted it. We don't want that. We don't need wins. We're focused on dots. So let's see. Nobody wanted the 1 crack. Here's a 6 bam pair. We might be able to get a joker out of that later. Let's let the 1 crack go. So maybe this 1 crack can go next. Nobody seems to want the 1 crack. We don't want to keep wins either. Okay. Okay, now here you might think, oh, 7 dot, I can call that. You could call it, but do you know what hand you're playing? In our case, no, we don't. I would let it go. Okay, let's let the 1 go. We're just going to gather. We're in gather mode. Okay, 7. We're going to let the 2 go. No, there's a 1 dot. We have discards still. with this game, because you're given a card with hands to choose from, you basically have a menu and you want to pick a hand. I know that urge is there. There's this urge, this sense of urgency to pick a hand, but you don't have to pick a hand until you run out of discards. Unless one of your tiles go down, then you might think about it, but we don't know what hand we're playing. So just focus on gathering fodder. You want tiles that can help you make the choice. Right now, we really don't have the tiles that are gelling and pointing to a particular hand. So I know that that urge is in there. Just try to muffle it, or just press it down. What do you call that? Repress it for a little bit, because you really don't have to pick a hand till you run out of discards. All right, let's see. The 2 bam is out. Let's throw that. 9 bam, we don't want that, really. Let's see what's out. 9 bam is out. Okay, we're at 70 tiles. The best time to throw out a tile that is part of joker bait, which is a pair you don't need that you're holding on to, 60 tiles. That's the ideal time to let it go. So right now we have 2 discards and we have really 2 or 3 more picks before we need to let this joker bait go. 3 bam, we don't need that. Let's see, let's throw the 6 crack. So we're at 66 tiles. Still don't know what hand we're playing. Now here's our joker bait. Let's see if someone takes it. Probably not. No. So nobody wanted it. Here's a dot. We finally got a dot. Let's throw the 6 bam because nobody wanted it. We still don't have to pick a hand. Okay, now let's throw 6 bam. Here we have a 6 dot now. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. It's not quite gelling, and we have 2 offsuit tiles. So we're just going to keep gathering. We might even just play defense on this one. We don't want wins. Okay, now 4 crack. I don't see any of these, so let's let that go. We're at 51 tiles remaining. When you get to 40 tiles remaining, that's the end game, the last wall. This is going to be risky. 3 bam, I don't see any out. 7 bam, I don't see any of these tiles out. Let's throw the 3. Okay, so that 3 dot we could call, but we don't know what hand we're playing, so I'd let it go. Again, we don't know quite yet what we're playing. There's a 7 dot out right here, and then we have this one here. I would still not pick a hand. I would rather either play defense and wait for a better result with the new hand and the Charleston than commit myself to an exposure when I don't know what hand we're playing. If I had to pick a hand, we could maybe make the second hand down work under consecutive run, but we have a gap, no 5 dot, and there's 1 out. So we would play 4 dot, 5 dot, 6 dot, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. At 49 tiles remaining, I'd almost rather play defense than let a joker be in an exposure that could potentially help one of these other players. I would let it go. We're going to let the 4 crack go. We'll pass. We'll let the 5 bam now. So now that we have 4 dot pair, 6, 7, this is when I might say, okay, let's play 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to need help with jokers, but that's okay. We could either play defense or try to make this work if we get jokers. So I would say 4, 5, 6, 7. And if a 4 dot goes down, I'd probably call. There are no more 7 dots out. So we're going to need a joker there. And then we're going to need another joker probably for a 5 dot. We have a 6 dot pair. So let's see how this goes. There's a 9 dot. We might as well keep it. Let's let the 7 bam go. So if you look here, we have all one suit now at 41 tiles. You can just pause a beat and look and see, okay, what would be the best potential hand in this one suit pattern? We have 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, no 5, but we can use a joker. So that just, for me, would just confirm that we picked the right potential hand. Really, the 1 dots probably would be a good discard next. Nobody wanted the 3. Nobody wants the 9. So I'm going to use the joker to help separate our keepers. We don't need that. Nobody want. These are 2 safe tiles. All right, now look, we filled a gap. We're going to keep that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pung kong, second hand down. So nobody wanted the 1 dot. These should all be safe discards. We got a joker. This hand turned on a dime. Look at how we're looking so much better already. We could Kong the 5 because there's still more. We do need jokers for the 7. So we probably are an underdog at this point, but the hand came together even in the end game, primarily because we didn't commit ourselves before we really had some strength to help us make that decision. Okay. The robots are not making exposures with jokers. We do not want to hold on to a dragon. Okay, there's a pure, we have pure exposures here. No jokers up for grabs. Another joker. Maybe they're all in the wall. Oh my goodness, we have a pretty good potential here. We only need 1 more joker. Let's call. Pum. So now we have 2 good discards. The 9 dots are out and the 3 dots are out. 3 dot was just thrown, so let's throw the 9. That would probably be a little bit riskier. That's right. 7 bam. We're good there. 8 dot was just thrown. There are 3 8 dots out, so let's throw the 3. We're good. All right. 9 dot is already out. Well, south was just thrown. This will likely be a draw. Oh, we have a draw. Mahjong. All right, let's go again. So now let's do, we've been playing flowers, 1 suit, and corresponding dragon. So I think we should just keep that up. Now look at what we start with here, news. We're focused on 1 suit, so we're going to parse those out. So we have a 6, 7, and a 4, 5. We could even do 4, 5 dragon. So let's do a 1 with a north. Since we have 4, 5 corresponding dragon, let's let maybe the 6 crack go. So now we have a dot. Keep it. No matter what number it is, just keep it. Maybe the 9 would be better here. Okay, no keepers. So we'll parse these out here. There's a dot. So now we're going to keep going. 1 east with a 8. 1 8. There's a dot. All right, here's another dragon, but it's not our corresponding suit. Let's throw, okay, now this here is pretty risky. I don't know if I would do that. I think I would probably let something go. We have a 1, 4, 5 and an 8, 9. Let's let the 1 go. Here's a 4. All right, now here we have a pair of 7s. Here's a 3. Since we have a pair of 4 dots, let's let the, oh wait, let's let the 8 dot go instead. We have 4, 5 dragon. Oh, there's a pair of 9s. So we're back to keeping that. Let's pass 7, 1, 8. Here's an 8 dot. So we have 8, 9 dragon or 4, 5 dragon. Third hand down under consecutive run would be a potential hand. But we have discards, 3 discards and options. That was a pretty good Charleston. We could even Kong one of those. Oh, flower. I don't think we could really use that though in this case because we're playing 1 suit. With 1 suit, we only need pairs. So probably we're going to let that go. Joker. Okay, let's let this flower go because we only need a pair. All right, so we can do 4, 5 dragon or 8, 9 dragon. Let's let the dragon go. Oh, Joker. Okay, now let's see here. Let's let the 9 bam go. Wow, look at the discards. All those cracks. That means these robots are probably playing 1 suit hands. We're in dots. There are no dots out. We may have a competitor for dots. Just something to be aware of. Watch the discards. All right, let's let the 1 bam go. Okay, now here we could call that. We could Kong. We have 2 jokers. We have a 4, 5. 2 of these robots have not made any exposures. The player to our right has a Kong of 6s. If they're playing a 3, 6, 9 hand, let's say, 3, 6, 9 with a Kong of 6s, they could be playing a 3, 6, 9 with dots. They could also maybe be playing a mixed suit consecutive hand. It's kind of a 6, 1, half dozen the other situation. I think we should let it go. We can wait because we can do 8, 9 just as easily as 4, 5. Let's let it go. Okay, now I would make that choice. We might as well call and commit. So now this 4 dot, maybe someone will need it on the other, a little later in the game. So let's keep the 4 dot for later. You know what I was just thinking? We can keep that 5. If we get a 7 dot, we could maybe switch to that 1 suit dragon hand under odds. 4th hand down on the right. 5, 7, 9. So let's keep the 5. Oh, see, now here we're not ready for that 8 dot. We have to ignore it. That's okay though, because we have our pair and we can use jokers for the other blocks, 8 and dragon, if we play that 3rd hand down. 2 dot, we really don't need that. We have a 9 dot Kong. There's a 7 dot. That's an option tile for us. So we'll have to keep an eye on 7 dots. 9 bam, nope. We care about our dots. So we have a player on the left in cracks. They're probably cringing because look at all those cracks out there. 5 dot. Nice. So I would probably maybe even try to play that 5, 7, 9 hand. If we can get 7 dot or a white dragon, I would play that 5, 7, 9 hand. 4th hand down on the right. White dragon. We got it. Okay, so now our only weakness would be that 7 bam. We need a pair. That's a pair gap, so it's a bit risky. Another joker. Since we have a pair gap, I think we should let the 5s go and use the joker for the 8. Pair gap is very risky. We would need a pair of 7s. Now, if we draw a 7 dot in the meantime, then I would let the 8 dot go. A flower. We definitely don't need that. Okay, joker swap, the 6 bam right there. Another joker swap. What about us? No. Okay, I would call and Kong and just dig in. Joker swap. We get one. Exchange, please. Thank you. Ready to win on a white dragon. 8-9 dragon, third hand down. We're at 39 tiles remaining. We just entered the end game. This was an excellent result here. We have a good chance to win. There are no white dragons out, though. We might need a joker. Now, this 8 dot is up for grabs. This joker here, there's only one 8 dot out. No. Nope. We're looking for a white dragon. Okay, so they have a Kong of 6s and a Kong of dragons. Kongs, so they're probably playing the same hand as us in BAMs. Oh. Okay, we have about 4 more picks. We got it. Mahjong. We got Mahjong. One suit with dragons. That was a great hand. All right, let's play again. All right, now. Woohoo! That's right. Woohoo! All right, now we have. Let's see. We're not playing wins. We may be able to do dragons, but we have a 1-3 or a 4-5. So since 4-5 is consecutive, that's what we'll keep, and we'll keep the corresponding dragon. So we're focused on one suit. Laser focus. Laser focus. Let's let a dragon go. West, 1 bam dragon. Horde dots. Just keep them all. Super simple focus. Okay, now this leftover tiles here, that's terrible. I would not do that. We want to be able to mitigate risk. So let's do 2 bam 4 crack with dragons, and then our next pass could be these maybe. Okay, we didn't get any dots, but that's okay. We're gonna stick with it. So let's pass red with a 9 and a 3. Oh, no, wait. We have 1s. So let's see. Let's let the 1 crack go. So we're left with a 1-6-9. 2 dot. That's a keeper. Okay, now we can do, let's say 6 with a 9. That's not too bad. But we're left with 1s. No, we're not going to do that. There. That's better. 1-9. 1 crack, 6 bam left over. 8 dot. Keep it. It's a dot. So we're keeping it. let's do 6-3-1. We could maybe do 1-2-6. It's kind of 6 one, half dozen the other, really. Okay, no keepers. We've got tiles to pass. That's a great pass right there. A west, a dragon, and a number tile. Okay, no keepers. We have 4 discards, and we have a 2, 4, 5, 8. I would not pick a hand. We're just going to hoard. Let the hoarding begin. All we care about are dots. Laser focus on dots. I'm not calling anything. We do not know what hand we're playing, so we're just going to gather until we run out of discards. Nope. We could probably call that, but I wouldn't want to expose jokers when I don't even know what hand we're playing. Oh, we could maybe, let's say, do 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose we could, but it would be a bit risky. We would have 3 jokers exposed if we did 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be a Kong. If we were to do that, we would not be playing a gap hand, but we would be exposing those jokers. This is a hand of least resistance. 2 Kongs, 2 Pungs in the hand. Let's do it. Kong. All right, now we need 2, 4, 5. This dragon is the riskiest tile we have. Let's let it go. So we're still focused on dots. 2, 3, 4, 5. Second hand down. Ooh, we have joker bait. Around 60 tiles remaining. We'll let the 8 dot go. 4, 9. We don't want wins. You see how this playing in one suit just really simplifies the decision making? Super simple, laser focus. Okay, now nobody wanted the 8, so we can let that go. That's our tile. Let's call. We're really weak with our 4, 5, but that's okay because we can use jokers. That's our tile, but that's okay. We can use jokers. Oh, we need jokers. We have a 2, 3. We're just going to stick with it. Now, if I were not playing a 1 suit hand, I would probably do the joker exchange and switch to 2, 3, 2, 3 with BAMs. Tell me in the comment section below if you wanted. We're not going to do that. Our focus is 1 suit. We're demonstrating a method. Let's stick with it. You'll be able, I think you'll even see that you can make it work even with a laser focus. Oh, I don't know. I almost clicked Mahjong. That's not Mahjong. So we don't need to do that 5 dot exchange because let's see, 1, 2, no. We need that 5 dot. Let's see if we can get these robots to make some more exposures. These exposures with jokers are nice if you can get the exchange. Oh, we missed out on that one. Okay, now it would be really nice if we can draw that 3 dot. No. Oh, somebody got one. No. No, we're good there. We need a 3 dot. We want to try to get our joker back if we can. We're good there. We're getting big numbers. Nope, we've already got that handled. Let's let the 5 go. So this 9 dot nobody wanted. Okay, now here's a 2-band. We're at 38 tiles. We need to let that go now. Nobody wanted it. Let's let that go. 32 tiles left. We don't want to hold twos. We're good. No, we don't need a soap. 4 crack is out. Is it? I thought I saw it. Yeah, up here. Okay, now there's some jokers up for grabs. How many 6 cracks are there out? None. Okay, let's see if we can get a 6 crack or a 3 dot. Oh, that was weird. Why did that sound get loud right there? That was very weird. 6 crack Kong with a Kong of flowers. Are they doing like numbers with sixes? Let's see. 4 flowers with sixes. They have to be doing like numbers with sixes. They could be doing, no. That's what they're doing. Like numbers with sixes. Let's throw the 7. Maybe we'll get a joker. There we go. Okay, we'll ignore. Exchange and exchange. Check it out. Oh my goodness, that's fun when that happens. We got 2 joker exchanges, 8 tiles remaining. This was another situation where the hand turned on a dime again. I was thinking we were gonna just push for a draw. We would have to, let's see, how many red dragons are out? 3. Okay, like numbers with sixes. We got pretty close though on that one. Or let's play again. Sort by suit. Okay, we have cracks. So let the hoarding begin. Sixes, I mean cracks. I was looking at the 6 crack there. Okay, and we don't even need to look at the card. Just hoard the suit you have the most of, and then do the best you can with your pass. Okay, 9, 7. Okay, now here we have an 8 and a 9. We have to whittle these keepers. We have all cracks. Well, there's a 9 dot there, but we have an 8, 9. We have 7, 9 and cracks paired up. So really the 1 dot or 1 crack probably can go, or maybe the 4 crack. Because if we get a 3 crack and a 5 crack, we could maybe play that first hand. So I think this is the first time we've had to look at the card during the Charleston, because we had a really quick gathering phase. We were forced to whittle out a keeper because we only have 1 discard here with our other pass, our other tiles. Okay, we got that 3. Here's a south, a 9, and a 4. That's not bad. 4 crack. South 4. Let's see. We're going to keep going. South with a 4. We have 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's let the dragon go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Maybe we should keep the dragon and let the 4 go. Oh, I would not pass like numbers. No, I would not do that. That's almost as risky as passing a pair, in my opinion. 6, 7, 8, 9. If we get a flower, we could play that concealed hand. But if we get a 5, we could maybe play 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I think I would let the red dragon go because we have no flowers. Anytime you have a gap, lower that as an option, because we're kind of in between. There's the 5. Now, oh, here's a 4 too. Wow, look at all cracks almost. We have a north. Okay, so now we have to make a choice. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. We also have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pung Kong, Pung Kong. 2 multiples. If we do 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, we also have 2 multiples. However, we have a 1 crack that we would need to pair up. We have to make a choice. I think I would play, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, I think is what I would do if this were my hand. Okay, and we have tiles we can pass. There's a 5. We do have an 8 there, but we have 3, 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5, 6, 7. Pair 4, pair 5, pair 7. So I would focus on probably, we have 5 through 9 in there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could play the first hand too. 4, 5, 6, 7, or 5 through 9. Let's pass 2. This was a fantastic result. I would say we're a front runner on this game. Here's a pair we don't need. Flower. I don't think so. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't need a flower. We've got options. First hand under consecutive run or the second hand down. No gaps for either hand. Now here we could pung for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could still maybe play 4, 5, 6, 7 and let it go. 4, 5, 6, 7, pung kong, pung kong. We have the 5 crack pair and the 9 crack pair. If we call the 8, we wouldn't be able to call anything else because we would need to pung the 6 and kong the 7. If we let it go, we could pung the 4 and kong either the 5 or the 7. So we could even pung the 6 maybe. I think we have a better potential with 4, 5, 6, 7. I would let it go. There's still another 8 out. We'll let that go. We don't need that more. Okay, we're looking for 4, 5, 6, 7 probably. Nobody wanted that. There's a 9 now. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9. We're just going to keep gathering. We don't need a west. This, to me, is focusing on one suit. Even though you're limited with the number of hands to pick from, it makes the game super simple. Super simple. Laser focus, seriously. The decision making is quick. You just focus on the one suit. What do you think about that? If you're new to the game, tell me what you think about this idea. Mona, chime in. Wes, chime in. We're good. We're looking for cracks. Okay, now here we need to make a choice. That decision making on the 8 crack is super helpful. Oh, good. Good idea. Okay, excellent. All right, now I think we need to make a choice. I think we should pung because we could use a pung with 4, 5, 6, 7, pung kong, or we can use the 6 if we play 5 through 9. 5 crack pair, 6 crack pung, 7 crack kong, 8 crack pung, 9 crack pair. Either way, we need a 6 crack pung. So I think we should call for a pung. Mona says she likes it. Working through the possibilities. Okay, well, try it. And then, oh, Arlene, good. Yeah, try it and let me know what happens. Send me an email. You can find my email in the video description below. Okay, we're still in between the first hand and the second hand down. One suit. Look at all these cracks. Joker. Nice. Okay, so let's let the 9 crack go. We don't need a pung of 9s. Deborah says, I like the idea. I think sometimes I do this without thinking because consecutive numbers are easy on the mind. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Simplicity. Simplicity at its finest. I'm going to remember that. That's brilliant, Deborah. So we're kind of in between 4, 5, 6, 7, or 5 through 9. We're in between. We don't need a flop. Joker. Okay, so I think we should play 5 through 9. We're set on that. We're really set on both. We could do 4 crack pung, 5 crack Kong, 6 dot pung, 7 crack Kong, but I think we're 6 one, half dozen the other, really. Let's see what is out. An 8 crack is out. Nobody wanted it. I don't see any 4 cracks out. Somebody might be playing with these 4s. There's a 4 dot out. Let's go with 5 through 9. We're going to do 5 through 9. Let's let the 4 go. Okay. Okay. So we have 6 bam pung, 7 bam pung, no jokers. It's always good to look for opportunities for joker exchange. Let's throw the 8. I had a feeling one of these was going to want that 8, 6 bam, 7 bam. So it's a good thing we let that go. That's a pair for us. Okay, now it looks like nobody's playing wind, so let's keep that wind. That 8 bam is locked in. It's right here. Joker. Okay, we're ready to win on a 7 or an 8. There it is. Mahjong. We got it. We got Mahjong. 1 suit. Oh my gosh, look at the robots. Dots to the left, bams on top, mixed suit on the right. We were the only one in cracks. That's interesting. All right, let's play again. Okay, we have Mona says she loves it. All right, just don't get stuck on kiss, my friend. It's a temporary measure. Okay, now we have 2, 5, 7, 3 bams. We have 1, 6, 7, 3 dots, but 6, 7 are consecutive. And we have the corresponding dragon. So I'm thinking dots. Let's just see what happens. We've got a bam, 4, 5, equitable. Bam, dot with a pair. Strength with multiple. So we're going to play the multiple. So the bams are going to go. Still target strength. East, let's say 1 with a 3. There's an 8. We'll keep it. So now let's see. We'll continue. All right, now this is going to get a little risky. We have 2, 4, 5. We have 2 multiples with bams. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to switch. Let's pass 1, 7. We have a 2, 4, and a 6, 7, 8. Let's let the 6 dot go. We're kind of in between. We have 2 multiples with bams. We can pass these and stick with it. We're kind of in between dots and bams. I would stick with it. Let the 5 go because it's isolated from the 7. We got a bam back. 1, 2, 4, 5. That doesn't really gel very well. That rhymes. Let's see here. I think I would probably pass 2 because we do have potential with 7, 8 dragon or 1 through 5 of some kind, or 2 through 5 maybe, like maybe the concealed hand. If we get a 3, we could do 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't pass like numbers here, like 1, 1. I wouldn't do that. The 1 bam and the 1 crack. What we could do is maybe pass 5 bam, 1 crack with an east. See if we can get a keeper. It would be ideal to get a 3 bam. We did not. So we have discards and we're in between bams and dots. So this is going to be challenging, but it's going to be fun to see what happens. Here's a 9 bam. So let's start with the south. We have mostly bams. There's a 4, but it really doesn't work with a 7 dot. I can't wait for you to try it too, Mona. I am excited to get an email from you. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need cracks at all. We're focused on bams probably. We're going to ignore. We can't call that.
What?
Joker. We're going to keep it. Okay, we have mostly bams. We're just going to keep gathering. There's a green dragon Kong over there. 5 dot Kong over there. We're not going to call that. We don't even know what we're playing yet. So we're going to just let it go. Another joker. All right, let's let the 9 bam go. I'm kind of thinking that the better potential here is going to be 7, 8 dragon, because the 2, 4, we have nothing really to go with those. I'm thinking these maybe will be joker bait, the 2 and the 4. Now this player on the left, they're playing north and south with dragons. Over here, 6 bam pair with a 5 dot Kong, 4, 5, 6, 7, pung Kong, second hand down. So they're not going to have our tiles. 9 bam is out. Okay, I can't wait, Mona. Okay, now we're playing a hand, 7, 8 dragon, no gaps. I think we should call it. We're playing a hand with no gaps. That might seem risky, but we have a hand with no gaps. If you have a hand with no gaps, go for it. We need to expedite because the players on our right and left, they have 2 exposures each. If we're going to catch up, we need to commit. And since we have a hand with no gaps, I think the risk is worth it. All right, now we're at 74 tiles. We're going to hold on to this 2, 4. We might be able to get a joker out of those. We'll see. There's a 4 bam out. That's probably what I would throw first. We got to keep. Okay, so we're looking better. Oh, 2 jokers up for grabs. That's risky. Well, 1, there's an 8 crack already out. So they have a 6, 8 Kongs. So they're playing 6, 7, 8 with flowers. I don't think they could be doing anything else in one suit like that. Kong, 6 dot. Maybe we could keep it. We have 6, 7, 8 Kongs we could maybe do. There's a white dragon out there. There's also a 6 dot out. Okay, this should be safe. We don't need that really. I probably would let that go at this point. Okay, 8 bam. We can let that That can go. Okay, we're at 59 tiles remaining. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, the player across from us. Oh, good catch. Good catch, Wes. Let's see. 5 crack, 6 crack, 7 crack, 8. Maybe they could be doing that. Okay, let's let the 3 bam go. Nine dot. That, well, but these could be keepers at this point. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8. You know what? This white dragon could be in this player's hand right here on the left. I think we should incorporate that into our hand because that is going to be a risky tile. Oh, they had reds. All right, so we have a player. Oh, Wes, look, they had the hand you thought. Good job. All right, let's play again. All right, here we have mostly dots. So let's hold on to the dots. We'll hold dots, break up the east, the green, and then we'll pass the 7. We do have a pair of 3s. If BAMs come in, we can switch to BAMs instead of dots. There's a 3. That's a pung. Let's see, with a 7 dot, a 2 dot pair with a 9 won't work. So let's let that go. Okay, here's a 3 now. 1 south. Okay, look, we have to make a choice. We have 2, 3, 2, 3. It's 2:30. You know what I think we should do for the last 30 minutes is play. Okay, Deborah, thank you. I think we should open it up and play whatever we want at this point. Let's play 2, 3, 2, 3. Spread our wings. We're going to spread our wings, but I hope you can see here how I would pass 2 wins because I wouldn't pass like numbers. But I hope you can see how focusing on one suit can be super helpful. Things, you can make it super easy. Here's 1, 2, 3. We're kind of in between. Let's let the 1 go. We have tiles we can pass. That's a little bit risky. Here's a 2 and a 4. Let's see. I think I would focus on 2, 3, 2, 3. We're just going to open it up to mix suits because, again, you don't want to be stuck at kiss. You want to move on. One of the things I actually want to change the phases to first base, second base, third base, home. You don't want to get stuck at kiss. You want to make a home run. So home would be playing the whole card. So first base, second base, third base, home. Whole card would be home. So we're playing home now. So we're going to do 2, 3, 2, 3. We're going to let the wins go. We have 4 discards. So I'd say we're a contender for this game. We don't need wins. We're playing pung kong, so we don't need that. That looks good right there anyhow. Let's just put it there. No, we don't need that. Oh my gosh, we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 again. I wonder if that's a foreshadowing for the new card. Okay, we don't need the flowers really unless we play a quint. We need way more flowers though. Third quint, 2, 3 quint. So they must be doing 7, 8, 7, 8. They could be doing 5, 6, 7, 7 though. 7, 8, 7, 8, Sixth hand down under consecutive run, or the second hand from the bottom? Are you talking about when you said you thought the same thing with first base, second base, third base, home? First, second, and third base kind of reminds me of, we're using the term kiss. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know if you wanted your mind to go there. I guess it's kind of playful. 7 dot with a joker opportunity there. We have all little numbers. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. That would be a Kong, and we're not ready. But it's a hand of least resistance, so we're okay. Oh, you were thinking about the new card. Okay. Oh, we don't need it east. Nobody wanted the flowers, so let's let that go. Okay, Wes is saying, do you, the same hands, ever appear to? Yes, absolutely. I haven't been playing long enough for 2 years. Yeah, you see the same card, the same hands. There's usually crossover. There are hands that carry over, is the popular term or phrase that is used when people do a card analysis. They call it a carryover hand. So yes, there is carryover, but it's minimal. Okay, we have 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. We've got ones we can let go of. I'd love to get that. Oh darn, they got a year hand here. All right, let's play again. We got pretty close here though. 2, 3, 2, 3. Let's play again. Let's see what we have to work with now. We're opening it up. We've got flowers. Look at that. We have northeast. Maybe we can play the wind hand. West, south, we need. We could maybe try for like numbers though. Let's just stop there. See what happens here. We've got a south. Here's a 2, 5, 8 with a 1, let's say. Okay, now we have 1, 2 dragon. Okay, now here, we could let a white dragon go. We're kind of in between 1, 2 dragon, third hand down under consecutive run, or news with flowers. No keepers. Okay, this is a little bit risky. That's okay. We need help here. There's a 1, 2, 3. I think I would go with 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? Let's let the north go, because that would be a single tile. A 4. Well, isn't that interesting? We could play the concealed hand. Here's an east. Oh, look, we ended up with a 1 suit hand. Okay, so let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9. I think I would let the 7, 9 go and focus on 1 through 4 concealed. This is a little bit risky, but I think it's worth it. We have a hand with no gaps. There's a keeper, so it was worth it. So we have 3 discards and a hand with no gaps. That was a great Charleston. I'd say we're a contender though, because this is a concealed hand, unless we switch to the third hand down under consecutive run. Let's throw the north. We're good there. Nope. Okay, let's let the 1 dot. No, we don't need that. Nope, we're good. Okay, now 8 crack can go. So there's a pung of 8s on the left. 2 dot, we really don't need that. We're looking at bams. 1, 2, 3, 4 green. We're playing concealed at the moment. So green dragon, if we play the third hand down, we'll need a joker. We'll just keep that in mind. Another green. I would probably let that go. All right, let's see what happens. 2 green dragons are out. So we have 2, 3, 4, maybe 2, 3, 4 Kongs. We have a hand with no gaps. Let's call. We can let the green go. So we're going to play 2, 3, 4 Kongs. We're not ready for that, but we can use jokers. We can use a joker. It's the beauty of that particular hand. Okay, now here's an interesting situation. We have 2 flowers, and there are 2 flowers up for grabs. We have a 4 bam Kong. Let's see, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we should grab those jokers and play 1, 2, 3, 4 pung kong pung kong. 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 bam, 4 bam. Let's see if we can get there. Oh, somebody got it. That's a bummer. Let's take it though. Maybe we'll be able to pick up another one. We could still do 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just see. Or we can do 2, 3, 4 and pick up a flower later. I was hoping to get both of those jokers. That's exciting. Okay, we have to make a choice. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 1 suit Kongs, or 1, 2, 3, 4 gap hand. Because there's a 2 bam out and a 3 bam out, I think we should go ahead and pung and play a gap hand. Because we can call the 3 bam. All we need is a 1 dot in here, and we can use any number of jokers. So let's pung, and then we'll let the flower go. So we're playing 2 dot. Oh, shoot, I screwed up. That needed to be a Kong, not a pung. So I messed up. Let me see here. 2, 3. We can switch to 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 2. No, I totally messed this up. I wonder if someone will call us. This hand is no longer viable. Uh-oh. Yeah, this would be an uh-oh. This is a big oops. But it just goes to show you that even experienced players make mistakes. So let's see here. That would be a, yeah. Okay, let's see here. 2, 3. I don't think there's anything we can do to recover. Oh, you know what we could do? No, we can't do that. Let's see here. Shoot and oops. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see here. um, let's see what we could do. I don't think there's anything we can do. Let's see here. Can we recover? 2 dot, 2 dot. I don't think so. 2 dot pung. 2 dot pung. No. Let's see. Show us how to make it to a wall game. Yeah, we might just have to do that. Let's see. 2 dot pung. I don't think there's anything we can do to recover here. That was a big time oopsies. All right. Anyhow, let's just keep going. Yes. Is that an option? Force a wall. It is. Let's see here. Where are we? 2 dot pung. I'm still trying to see if there's anything we can do. Not with a Kong of fours. I don't think there's anything we can do here. I can't believe I did that. It's probably because I was talking. Okay, let's see here. No, there's nothing we can do. All right, let's just force a wall game. Sabotage. Okay, let's see. One being no. Okay, let's see. These are not out. 8 dot is not out yet. We're just going to try to sabotage. Oh, we don't want to hold a white dragon. Bots can recognize a invalid hand. I think so. Let's see. 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's the one dot. Shoot. Oh, that's freaking painful. All right. Well, okay. So let's see. So we have an eight dot Kong here. They could be playing like numbers, or they could be playing addition with a Kong of flowers. They could also be playing the first even hand. This four dot. Probably not though, because we have a Pung of twos out. Okay, now two bam. We'll ignore that. Two crackers out. We're in the end game. Okay, we're good there. With the one dot will be safe. These are all safe. We're good there. We're good there. Okay, let's see. There's four dot again. 25 tiles remaining. Okay, we kind of are down to risky tiles now. Okay. West, I think, is safe. Uh-oh. There's the dog. Riley, come on. Don't go there, dog. Be a good little dog. Okay, we do not want to throw that, I don't think. We're at 16 tiles remaining. Eight. I don't think they're playing like numbers. They can't be playing like numbers because there's an 8 crack here and there's 8 bams out. There's no way they can play like numbers. So we're going to throw the 8 bam. Okay. We're good. 3 more picks. White dragon is out. Oh, look at there. Nice. That's super risky. Exchange. Okay, now we'll throw the jokers. Okay, we're good. Let's see if we can get there. There it is. Wall game. Okay, let's see if we can play a game and recover from that boo-boo. Okay, so let's see. We have 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Pair 1, Pung 7. We have a 3, 7, 8, 9. Pair 9. We could play 5, 7, 7, 9. 5, 7, 7, 9. Pung Kong, Pung Kong. I'm thinking an odd hand here. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I don't like passing like numbers. Let's see. We have a kind of a gap hand going here. Oh my gosh, I do not like passing like numbers. We're going to pass the 1 bam. We'll play 5, 7, 7, 9. Pung Kong, Pung Kong. Okay, so let's let the East go with, let's say, maybe we can recover the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 hand. Let's let the dragon go with an 8. Here's a 7 and a 5. We can do 1, 3. Let's just we're going to do 5, 7, 7, 9 Pung Kong. Okay, we've got tiles. Okay, no keepers, but we do have odd tiles. Okay, now there's 5. We have 5, 7 bam, 5, 7, 9 crack, 5, 7. 5, 7, 7, 9. Let's let the 5 crack go. Okay, so here's the 9 bam. We have 5. Look at all the 5, 7, 9 we have. Wow. All right, so let's see. 5, 7 bam, 7, 9 and cracks is really the ideal hand here, I think. Pung Kong, Pung Kong. All right, no keepers there. So we have 5 discards. We're going to be an underdog on this one, but we do have a hand with no gaps. We got a 9 bam. I guess we'll keep it for a little bit. I would still keep all the odd tiles just to see what happens. We can't call anything at the moment. Maybe we can use that flower. Okay, we're pass. Oh, that's our pung tile, but that's okay. There's another flower. We have a pair of flowers. I would be tempted to switch to like numbers with sevens here. We have a 7 bam Kong, 7.7 crack. There's a 7 crack out. We can't call that 5 bam. That is our pung tile. We don't need a south. We're good there. We don't need a 4 bam, no. Oh, jokers. Yikes. That would be a red flag right there. We do not need a 3 dot. It would be really nice to get a 4 bam. Okay, 5 dot. All right, now we have all 5 through 579. 579. Like numbers with sevens. 5 7 bam, 7 9 crack, or 7 9 dot. Let's let the 5 dot go. Flower. Oh my goodness. All right, you know what I think I would maybe do here? We have almost a Kong here, flowers. How many 5 bams are out? 1. I'm thinking 5 7 9 9 with flowers. 5 7 9 9, or like numbers with sevens. We only really have 1 discard, the 9 bam. Right? This looks like a hot mess, but it's really not. Let's see if we can get sevens. I think like numbers with sevens. Let's see here. Let's let the dragon go. Oh my gosh, look at these jokers. Wow. Goodness. Okay, now we would need to Kong that or pung it for the 5 7 9 9 hand. It would be a bit risky though, because we have a 5 bam single pair 5 7 9 9. I think we should let it go. There's still another 9 crack out, so let's ignore it. That's a keeper for us. Hopefully we can draw into it. 2 crack. That's not a keeper. Okay, somebody got a joker. Oh, joker. Okay, now where are we? Oh man, we have to make a choice. 5 7 9 9 or like numbers with sevens. I think 5 7 9 9, because the sevens are super weak. We can Kong the flowers, pung the 9s, and be ready on the 5. The 5 bam, that is going to be really risky, because if you look at the player on the left, 3 4 3 4, they could be doing 3 4 3 4, or maybe a 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's pung. So our risk right now is the 5 bam. 7's going down. 5 7 9 9. We're doing it. Okay, it seems like nobody's playing wins. 7s are going down. I'm glad we picked this hand. There's the second one. All right, it's getting tight for us. We are in a very tight space at the moment. Call. Pum. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How about a flower? Oh, man. Well, we came a long way. Look, we were getting close to a pure hand on that one. That was kind of fun. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, pong, kong, pong, kong. Oh, goodness. All right. Oh, look, we have 10 minutes left. We can squeeze one in. Let's play one more. One more. Okay, now we have pairs, 5, 6, 7 consecutive pairs. All right. Target multiples. 5, 6, 7, right there. 5, 6, 7. Let's pass west. 5, 6, 7. 1. Let's see here. Let's let the 8 crack go. Let's see here. 5, 6, 7. Without flowers, that's not going to be helpful. 3, 4, 5. You know what we could do? Single pair pung kong kong. 3, 4 bam 5, 6, 7. If we can get a 4 bam, we can make the fourth hand down work under consecutive run. Okay, now here's a 6. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Here's an 8 and a 5. Okay, those can go. We have 3, 5, looking for a 4. We have a 6 crack pair, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7 dot consecutive pairs. Let's see. Let's let this 5 dot go, I think. I would love to get a 4 bam in here. 5, 6, 7. 3 bam. 5 crack. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3. We're going to keep going. We're not going to be in between. We're going to let something go. So we have a 3, 5 bam. Really, we can let the 3 bam go, because if we use the 3 bam, what we're looking for is a 4 bam for single pair pung, and then kong 6, kong 8, 7. But we could also maybe do 5 crack, 6 crack, 7, 8, pung kong, pung kong. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no keepers. We do have a 7. Okay, so now we're down to having to let something go again. So we have 6, 7, 6, 7 now. Really, this 8 is not helpful. We could do 3, 4, 5, single pair pung, 6 crack 7 kongs, or 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 6. Let's let the 8 go. Oh, darn it. We got that 8. Okay, so let's see. 3 bam came back. 8 dot here. We might get it back for 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's let the 7 go. Okay, we keep getting that 3 bam. Okay, let's pass 2. Oh, we didn't get the 8 dot back. That's all right. Okay, so we have options. We can do 5, 6, 7, 8, pung kong, 2 suits, second hand down under consecutive run, or we could do single pair pung, 3, 4, 5 in bams with a kong of 6 cracks and a kong of 7 dots. That would be the fourth hand down. Okay, we're good there. 4 bam would be ideal. Okay, let's see. Let's let the 9 go. Somebody kept that 6 bam. That'll be a good discard next. We could still do 5, 6, 7 if we can get a flower. Okay. Nobody wanted the 6 bam, so we can let that go. No. Okay, 1, 2 pure exposures over there. That would be a bit of a red flag. We're good there. There's 5 through 9. We're good there. No. Pure pung across from us. Joker. Okay, I'm thinking 5, 6, 7, 8. I would give up on this gap hand. So the fourth hand down under consecutive run is gone for us because that 4 bam is a pair gap. We can do 5, 6 cracks, 7, 8, no gaps, or 5 through 9. The 5 bam, that's a discard. That would be joker bait. Okay, now here we need to make a choice. If we do 5, 6, 7, 8, that would be a pung. So I think that's what we should do. We don't have to sacrifice a joker. So we're doing 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just separate it out a little bit so you can see what we're working with here. 5 bam, joker bait. Let's let the 9 dot go. 5, 6 crack, 7, 8 dot. Pung kong, pung kong. And I'm not going to mess this one up. Okay, that we would need to Kong, and I would do it because we have a hand with no gaps. We've got weakness, but that's okay. Just a couple good picks and we'll be all right. We're going to Kong. Okay, there's a joker up for grabs. We don't need that. That's our tile, but we can't call it. We don't need these. Oh, somebody got a joker. We're good. Oh, keeper. Thank you. We're ready to Kong the 6. We need one good pick for our 5 crack. Maybe we'll get that joker for the 8 dot. 8 dot. Oh, 7 bam. Okay, we need the 5 bam go. Joker bait. 58 tiles remaining. This is about where the ideal time is for that particular joker tactic. So, oh, okay. We don't want to hold a flower though, but let's let this 5 bam go. Oh, shoot. Oh, they didn't win on the 5 bam. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pong, 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 pong. We got pretty close though. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I think that's going to do it for this live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that you found the Jumpstart KISS method helpful. If you are a beginner or if you ever are experiencing the dreaded losing streak, try this method and give me some feedback. Let me know how it goes for you. Anybody have any questions? Thank you. You're welcome, Wes. Thank you, Evelyn. You're welcome. All right. So the next segment, we're going to take about an hour break and we'll be back for Nitty-Gritty Prime Time advanced topic on, I forgot what it is. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen. If you don't already know, there's a wiki article at MAHJLIFE called let's go up here at the top, Matrix, Skills and Strategies Matrix. If you click that, you'll see all the recurring topics. So here it is, American Mah Jongg Skills and Strategies Matrix. There's a link to the Prime Nitty-Gritty episodes or segments. And in here are all the recurring topics. There you can see the jump start right there. That's where we are right now. So we're going to do profiling players next. This is all based on game theory, borrowed from poker psychology. I hope you'll be here for that. It's new content. So that's what we're focused on next. Join us in an hour for game theory, profiling players. Moderators, thank you so much for helping monitor chat. You're welcome, Mona. Let me know what happens with your laser focus on KISS. I'm really looking forward to hearing feedback from everybody. I think it's a fantastic idea, but it's temporary. Remember, first, second, third base home. You want to make it home and play the whole card. First base, one suit. Second base, one suit with flowers. Third base, one suit with flowers and corresponding dragon, and then home would be opening up to the whole card. All right. Very good. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and sign off. If you're watching the repost, thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for sharing about my channel. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.